This same account that I used to pass the challenge and make it to live, this was phase 1 of the account. This account was down to $5,619 at one point. That was like soon after I started trading on this account. Like, I didn't go up in profit at all. I go straight down, and then we work our way back up, back into the positive. If you want a certain outcome, you have to act a certain way, you have to do certain things. You cannot gamble and expect to be profitable. You cannot be impatient and expect to be profitable. Your mind in general has to be strong. I'm currently in the discussion stage of working with one of 2 brokers that reached out to me, and a PropFirm that also reached out to me. So alrighty then, welcome back to another video. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. If not, let's start doing good. Alright, it's Monday and it's 7:57 a.m. I don't have a trade as yet. Honestly, haven't even opened the charts to analyze it as yet. I just woke up, did all the things I had to do outside of trading, and then opened the camera. So I get in a rush this morning. Last week was not my best week. I get on the next to open now so you guys can see the balance in where we're at. You believe that this account was actually at $408 in profit, like 7.something% or 7% and 8% to pass phase 1, but now we back down to 0.4% profit. So hey, it doesn't concern me. Like I said in the last video, I've been doing really well on personal. So personal is the thing that I've been using to float this whole time, and PropFirm is like a added something, it can help out the personal, it can increase the personal, yeah, but at the same time, without it, personal is still doing pretty well. So hey, this is for y'all, this is to show y'all. I said I won't be showing y'all balance, which I'm not gonna be showing you the balance, but periodically, I'm gonna show y'all where we at, the progress. I would like to show you that curve, the analytics curve, but here's the thing. When I start paying attention to the analytics, my average wins, average loss, the percentage of percentage of wins against the percentage of losses, or my longs against my short, and all these things, this kind of mess with my psyche. So I don't care about this. I really don't care about the curve or how long it takes or how it's looking, because there is no look that it has to have. You can just pass it once you pass it, and you're gonna feel it once you feel it. The curving will look similar. People curve that look like they would have feel like me, for example. This account, no, the account before this, the one I was live in, that account curve was, I don't even know, it was enough to give up on it, and I still ended up passing the account, which is is something. Alright, this same first one right here, this same account that I used to pass the challenge and make it to live, this was phase 1 of the account. This account was down to $5,619 at one point. That was like soon after I started trading on this account. Like, I didn't go up in profit at all. I go straight down, and then we work our way back up, back into the positive. Went so close to passing it, had $100 left, and then go back down to 6,000, bro. Go up again, closer to passing it than it was the first time, and then go down lower than the 6,000. Actually go from 6,060 to 6,054. Go up a little bit, then go below 6,054. Go $6,008, bro. I almost go back negative, sub 6,000. Honestly, even coming down here to $6,008 when I was about $100 away from passing phase 1, it got to me mentally. And this here, from here is when I started viewing the analytics. I started viewing this graph, if you want to call it, and it wasn't good for my mental, because I kept thinking about how my curve would look. Oh, I'm this close, I don't want to go down, I don't want to take a draw down because my curve is gonna look weird. Bro, your curve is supposed to look anyhow. Your curve gonna look how it gotta look, because you have to pass that, and it'll take time, it'll take wins, it'll take losses. Just submit to the process. So we're not gonna be checking out this curve or anything like that from here on. Just want to give you some reasoning as to why, and let you know where we are on the curve. Ain't looking too bad, ain't looking too good. Look like on the next now start back bitch. Yeah, right. Anyway, it's Monday and we are in the markets looking for opportunity. Oh scrap, now I seen that this fair value gap that I marked up on the 15 last week Friday was touched last night. So I saw the push from up there coming to the downside. We nicked this fair value gap right here as well. So everything is efficient. Fair value gap to the upside get full, fair value gap to the downside. Let's see what the price wants to do from here. Are we going to now push up to this hourly fair value gap, the zone that I marked out sub whenever in last week or the week before that? Or are we going to now start changing the direction and start pushing to the downside? Are we gonna see selling opportunities? Let's see what the larger time frames we got to say about the situation. All right, so for the daily, it seems bullish, but I have no valid confirmation for like a long position. Like I can see more reasoning for the price to go down and possible entries if, you know, things should pan out the way I think it would. And like I said, it's always point A to point B trading, so I can't know necessarily what the market is going to do before I enter the trade. I can only react once the market does what it wants to do, you know, and when it does what it wants to do, it'll show me certain signs that I can react to rather than try to predict. Been watching these videos and consuming some content that's changing the way I think about trading and my approach towards it. Not drastic changes, but vital changes, you know. It's important. It's all psychological thing and nothing physical with the charts that I'm watching and learning, but the psychological aspect of it. There's a lot of possibility, there's a lot that we can do, and we control the outcome. If you want a certain outcome, you have to act a certain way, you have to do certain things. You cannot gamble and expect to be profitable. You cannot be impatient and expect to be profitable. Your mind in general has to be strong. You have to be someone of a strong will and a man of your word or a woman of your word. And yeah, take these things seriously, because if you can't take your own self seriously outside of the charts, what will make you feel when you open the charts and you start seeing these numbers fluctuating and your money and everything going down? Then is when you can get serious. You're not get serious. You have to do it now. And you have to apply the same seriousness and the like way of thinking and way of living in your life itself. It can't just be trading, because it really and truly won't work. Anyways, we're here, we're an observer, and we're reacting to the market rather than trying to predict. So it's all about patience. I guess it's all about patience. So it's 8 a.m. in the morning. You know my rules. No trades before 9:30. So I'll go back to completing all the other tasks that I have to complete outside of trading. And once I see an opportunity, I'll come back in and give you guys that update. Oh, before we go too far. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, also welcome. And if you scraps and subscribe and you old here, you want to lash. But for the new people, do you buy a blessing favor and hit the like button and subscribe while you're at it. You're right down there, they're next to each other, why not? And something else I also wanted to say. Oh, and if you are also interested in joining a free trading community with like-minded traders, you know, whether you're Guyanese, someone from the Caribbean, or just you're from Earth in general, we welcome you. And it's free. We have a professional group for those who, you know, have been into trading for a little while now, and you just need that community, like-minded individuals to either give you support or even give constructive criticism when it comes to your analysis, so that, you know, we all improve. Then that's the chat room, link would be in the description. Or if you're a beginner and you would like a community of like-minded individuals like yourself who are learning about Forex, you're growing and sharing with each other, you know, you're helping each other answer questions and just basically growing together as a whole, then that link would also be in the description. I also have a link to the free signals for those who are traders but just haven't developed a system or strategies yet that you can follow, or a winning system or strategy. Then you want to follow my system, then I also have a signals group. It's free. You can tap on the link in the description and go ahead, check it out. And yeah, now I'm going to come back in and give you guys that update once I've finished it. Alright, so we're back and it's 20 minutes after 2 in the afternoon. Just got tagged into a trade. Had a sell limit placed here on NAS 100 at 19,862. So this fair value gap to the left, two value, one here and one above there. And on the 15-minute, that's also a fair value gap that was left open. Why am I in this trade? Just like my usual strategy, I saw an old high or low or fair value gap being taken out, then the low that was farmed before this fair value gap and the high was taken was broken to the downside. Now there's something that I should mention now that I'm here on the 15 minutes, a bit more clear. This low was not broken impulsively, and saying that out loud, yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't have the confidence to hold this, but ideally what I would like to see is an impulsive impulsive break beyond this specific low or this specific low, below this low, because it was farmed before price filled this fair value gap here that I have marked out, this MAR for purple zone, whatever color it is. So that will be this low right here, right? And it also took a high, an old high. Now when we're looking at this low, we can see that there's just wicks closing below this point. So everything else match, you know, the criteria for the trade. If the low that was farmed before that previous fair value gap was filled, or previous high was taken, or wherever previous liquidity was taken, we want to see the low that farmed that move being broken impulsively. It's very important that you include that impulsively, because there are times when the low that was farmed before that fair value gap or liquidity was taken is broken, but it's not broken impulsively, and then price still chooses to go in the opposite direction, in our case up. It won't be a continuation to the downside because it's broken impulsively with a fair value gap. It has a fair value gap. It does break that significant low that was farmed before the 15-minute fair value gap was filled, but it's not broken impulse. It's something to consider. It's a criteria. It's one of my confirmations. So I'm still gonna hold it because I did send it out to the community and everyone would be in this trade right now. It's Monday, so reduce risk as usual, and I'm gonna just let this one play out and come back and give you guys the update once we get to take profit or stop loss. But yeah, we're in this one. I don't know what we're going on with funded next website. Still it's still bitch, like it just kept on bitch. So if I could get this to come up, that would be swell. Show y'all the actual balance. If not, I don't know, man, I don't know. Still not showing y'all the balance, show y'all how much we up in this trade or down in this trades. Until then, check in with you guys later. Welcome back to another video, and for this entire week I have not recorded a single video, and it's Friday. It's 4 p.m. Friday, and that's when I decided to open the camera. Hope y'all doing great, because this week has been, as you can see, trash. I've had 1, 2, 3, and one looking like it's gonna be an L right now, and one win. So I've taken 5 trades and had 4 losses, well, 3 losses and 1 pending right now. Oh no, 6 trades, 5 losses and 1 pending, or 4 losses and 1 pending right now, and 1 win. This win, however, actually brought the account back up to about like 6,170 something. But yeah, it was a lot of impulsive behavior. I didn't over leverage, but I opened larger lot sizes than I'm usually. I don't want to say that I'm accustomed to opening, because I'm accustomed to opening these lot sizes, but it's just the risk parameters that I decided to take for this account, this challenge. Yeah, I've been over leveraged. I mean, there's a lot going on as usual, as any trader will tell you, because we're all human. Things must happen outside of trading, you know, like, so I don't want to say it's not affecting my trading, but I'm trying my best to, you know, keep it separate away from the charts. Anyhow, the main reason why I decided to open the camera and start guarding now is because finally Funded Next decided to open, and decided to open once I'm in massive drawdown. I was actually like at break even, and then yeah, they started out. So let's see, it looks like an L. I honestly want to cut my losses short because it's beginning to look like there's support to the move to the downside. The move to the downside would more than likely take this liquidity at 19,970, where my stop loss is. Not much to go on, but yeah, it might be aiming for it there at 19,964, and I'm at 19,970. So yeah, let's see what happens. It already filled this gap, but it's still pushing lower. So where might price want to go to before it turns? Okay, maybe 19,836. Yeah, 19,836. Alright, so we got another there. Price is pushing. I also should mention that I also took a loss earlier today. I mean, you could see it in the charts here. I took a loss here and it was about $106. So no, it wasn't $106. It was like 104. So today's permitted loss 118. Alright, so one of the trades hit stop loss and I closed the other one manually. But I think I made a miscalculation in my daily drawdown limit. I can only hope that I didn't breach the account daily drawdown limit, because I was thinking I can lose 140, but it was saying that I could only lose 118. Alright, so the balance is at 3,700, and so I'm still relatively okay. I can't take any more trades today, but yeah, that's how that's going. Clearly I need to step away from the charts. Been in a losing streak the past week, I can say, or 2 weeks. The risk parameters is actually still down here. This trade was not sent out to the community, by the way. This one was, and I believe this one, not this one that I won, but so the community, it's been 3 consecutive trades that were L. I cannot remember what happened this one, but I think this was sent out community as well on Monday, and this was an L that I took on Friday before the close. So yeah, it's been a lot of losing, a lot of L's. Don't know what's going on with the market, I cannot tell you that, but there is still some light in all this darkness. So there's a lot going on, both positive and negative outside of trading. One, I should say 3 of the positive things that's going on would be I'm currently in the discussion stage of working with one of 2 brokers that reached out to me, and PropFirm that also reached out to me. So let's see how it goes. I'm doing my research on the prop firms. I don't want to just bring anything that reach out to me and make me an offer. I prefer to give you guys something that's legit, something that has a bit of credibility that I can test out for myself, so at least I can risk my own funds before, you know, encouraging you to get an account or to try it out for yourself. So that's in the future though, you know, just gonna let y'all know when the time is right. But yeah, we're in the discussion stages of that. I'm not gonna make this video too long. This is a quick L, or I'll just continue this video with Monday's video and yeah, give you one update one time. So yeah man, look forward to that one, look out for that one. Until then, I should have told you to like and subscribe since the beginning of the video, but hey, catch you on Monday.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.